we are doing active passive, and as I am telling you in all my active passive lectures, that you have to revise your tenses. You have to revise your tenses regularly, and then before you start your active passive, first you have to identify whether the verb is transitive or intransitive. As I told you in my previous lectures on active passive, that only transitive verb can be changed into passive voice. And why? Why only transitive verb can be changed into passive voice? Because transitive verb has the object. Transitive verb needs object to complete the meaning of that sentence. Otherwise, whereas intransitive verb does not need object, and because it does not have object, so we cannot change intransitive verb into passive voice. So only those active voice can be changed into passive voice which has the transitive verb. First of all, we will start affirmative sentence. And what is the affirmative sentence? Affirmative sentence, which is a simple statement which does not have the use of no plus there is no question. So that is affirmative sentence. Now, affirmative sentences, what is the structure of affirmative sentence in the active voice? That is subject plus is rm plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. Subject plus is rm plus first form of a verb plus ing plus object. Like I am playing football. Fine. And as I told you in your earlier passive voice also, that object plus is rm plus being plus third form of verb plus by plus subject. So I am taking the example that my friend is cooking the food. So my friend is the subject, is the helping verb of simple of present continuous tense, and then the cooking and cook, that is verb's first form plus ing, and then the object. My friend is cooking the food. Now, when we are changing it into passive voice, the object of the active voice, object of the active voice is becomes the subject of the passive voice. Like food is the object and it becomes here the subject in the passive voice. My friend is cooking the food, so the food is. Remember, what is the simple thing about uh, present continuous passive voice is that we use the same helping verb which is being used in present continuous tense. Like my friend is cooking the food is being cooked by my friend. And one more sentence for you. You are teaching me. Okay. So you is the subject, me is the object in the active voice. And you are teaching me. So me, that is object, becomes the subject. So I am being taught by you. You are teaching me and I am being taught by you. So subject of active voice becomes the object of passive voice, and the object of active voice becomes the object of the passive voice becomes the subject of the passive voice. So me is I and you is the you. So this is how we do it. Few more sentence for you. Like, they are asking me my name. So my name is being asked by them. One thing I just want to inform you that when you are very well versed with your active and passive voice, then you can omit by an object sometimes, not always, where the object is not very important. Uh, we are refusing them admission. Okay, so they are being refused admission by us. So this is how we do it. Now coming to the negative sentence, as I'm telling you that while making negative sentence, we uh, need helping verb. Fine, we need helping verb, and remember that in continuous tense, while using, while making passive voice, helping verb remains the same of active voice. Like, what is the structure of active voice? Subject plus is rm plus not plus verb. First form is a verb plus ing plus object. And what is the passive voice? Object plus is rm plus not plus being plus third form of a verb plus by plus subject. So here it is that she is not purchasing a house. A, so she is the subject, is helping verb, and helping verb in the present continuous tense is rm, and then verb's first form, not plus verb's first form plus object. So again the object has become the subject. Fine here. So a house is not being purchased by her. So subject has become object here, and we use the object form of she, that is her. So a house is not being purchased by her. I am not cutting a tree. I am not cutting a tree. So again, I is the subject and tree is the object. So tree becomes subject here. A tree is not being cut by me. I am not cutting a tree. A tree is not being cut by me. And like, the boy is climbing the cliff. The boy is climbing the cliff. Cliff is the object here. And while making passive voice, we will make it subject. The cliff is being climbed by me. The boy is climbing the cliff and the cliff is being climbed by the boy. So the third person remains unchanged in the subject and object both. Now I am giving a few more examples. They are watching the storm. So they is plural. So we are using are for they. And storm. So storm is singular. So storm is being seen by them. Okay, they are watching the storm. The storm is being watched by them because storm is singular. So it is uh, them. Okay, object form of they is them. So the storm is being watched by them. Active voice and passive voice in the present continuous tense is comparatively easier for the students because the helping verb which we use in active and passive voice is very much there only, whereas in simple present tense the and the helping verb is the same in the active voice and passive voice, whereas in the simple present tense active voice the helping verb is do does, whereas helping verb in the passive voice is not, sorry, is rm. So here only you have to add being, being. This is your uh, passive voice in the negative sentence. Now interrogative, in interrogative also helping verb plays important role. So active voice is rm, subject plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. And this is the active voice structure. Like, are they plucking some flowers? And in the passive voice, it will be are some flowers. Okay, because flowers plural and it is are some flowers being plucked by them. Are some flowers being plucked by them. So flowers object, they become subject and the flowers are being plucked by them. Now we are coming to interrogative, which is negative. Like is rm, then subject plus not plus first form of a verb plus ing plus object. And the passive voice is rm plus object plus not plus being plus third form of a verb plus by plus subject. Is he not flying a kite? And when we are making the passive voice, is a kite not being flown by him? And the active voice, one more example, are you not singing song? Because it is you, subject is you, we are using are, but object is song. Object is song, so it is. Is a song not being sung by you? Active voice, am I not teaching you English? I will be followed by am. But English is the third person singular. We can make this sentence making you, because you and English both are object here. So we will be making passive voice using you, and that is, are you not being taught English by me? And remember, here we have two objects. This is you and this is English. So when we make passive voice using you, we will be saying, we will be writing, are you not being taught English by me? But in case we make English the object, then the sentence will be, is English not being taught by me to you? Or is English not being taught to you by me? This is how we make it. You, how you will learn? You will just pick up any verb and then frame the sentence. You just pick up three words: subject, verb, and object, and then make active voice in the present continuous tense and then convert that into passive voice. And one more advice for you all, that keep revising first, second, and third form of that verb, of all the verbs. It will help you in passive voice.